In this workout, we were training shoulders and back. It's been a staple. We've been following the same routine for quite some time now, and I'm really keen to finish this prep and then get on to another routine. Get a few more exercises in and change things up. This workout, the focus was on the pump, keeping weight as heavy as possible. Not really trying to hit any PRs at this point in time, and just maintaining good form. Starting things off with cable side lateral. This is a decent warm up for your lateral delt. I don't count these as working sets. I also do a set of 5, usually after my first big movement. The warm up helps target those lateral delts and priming them for what's to come next. Moving to seated dumbbell press. We're lifting as heavy as possible and trying to maintain strict form. You do see my butt not hard up against the pad, and I do have a bit of a gap between the pad and my lower back. But all that really does, it helps me keep my shoulder blades back, helps me load up my delt a little bit more. There's no stress on my lower back as I'm keeping my core tight at all times, but it just helps me push through that movement, and I feel like I get a better contraction in my shoulder doing it that way. Lift a little bit heavier because I get a bit more leg drive, and also load up my front delt and a little bit of my upper chest doing it like that. On the last set, we're throwing in a drop set for a better pump and a little extra volume. Drop set usually pushes me to my limit and helps push that shoulder closer to failure. Rear delta next, and we're going to failure on every set. Because they're a smaller muscle group, we're aiming for a higher rep range. I find that with the smaller muscle groups, a higher rep range usually results in a better workout and also helps get them all pumped up. So we do a drop set, usually on most sets when doing rear delts. We go for a weight of 8 to 10, then we drop the weight and we do around 10 to 15 with the lower weight, and that's one set. I find that the higher reps help target them better. Next, we got a single arm vertical pull down. On this exercise, I'm really just focused on the mind and muscle connection and to really squeezing that muscle contraction. Weight again is usually lighter on this movement. I find that when I go heavy on this movement, I don't get the right muscle engagement and I start using more of my trap and other muscles which shouldn't be engaged in this movement. Pick a weight where you can really contract the muscle on the way down, engage in the lat correctly. Wrapping things up, we got abs, cable crunches, hanging leg raises, and back supported leg raises. If you notice, like the leg raises target the lower abs, which are the hardest to build, and that's the reason we have them in this routine. This is the routine that Dorian's given me, and these are the only exercises we do for abs. We're only training them twice a week. I do neglect them in my off season. I do realize that I shouldn't be. That's the time they really build up and you really start to see them when you're getting lean. If you haven't put in the time during the off season, you really don't see them coming in as blocky as they could be if you put in the time. So we got some plans and we got some work to do during this off season to really build up those abs. But we're hitting them twice a week. I feel like you don't really need to do anything fancy for abs. Just usually the staple movements at the end of a workout. Finishing off the workout, I'm keeping shorter rest times as to keep the intensity high. I'm trying to lift as heavy as possible, preserve the strength I've built during my off season. Focusing on getting in some extra volume by adding drop sets and also using the right muscle engagement during every movement. The principles of the workouts have been quite similar at this point in time. But that's all. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next clip. Good morning guys, so today is Sunday 15th of October. I got my birthday in 2 days, which is crazy. I'll be turning 24. Just going to be heading out shortly, so we're going to get breakfast in. It's currently 10 o'clock right now. We had a decent sleep in. Breakfast hasn't changed for a very long time. We just got oats, 2 scoops of protein, a made it too watery today. I added too much water, so it's just like drinking it. It kind of just tastes like hot chocolate, I swear. With like a little texture of oatmeal in there. Okay, so that's breakfast done. We just put lunch to microwave up. We're gonna take it out with us. So it's just a bit of fish and rice, pretty standard. Yesterday, we were at the gym training shoulders and I tweaked my shoulder a little bit, right at the back. Like after doing a set, I kind of just had to stretch it out. We got through the workout regardless, and today I've just sort of been after it. And I'll show you what I've been doing that sort of helps me out a little bit. Messed up my shoulder training yesterday. I tweak it every 3 months or so, usually when I go a little harder than it's supposed to. But something that helps me out is obviously like one of those like deep heat creams. What does deep heat do again?
Just helps you.
Yeah, so usually at nights we apply a bit of deep heat cream. During the day we're using one of these sticks. What these hooks basically are, it's just like a massage ball or a foam roller where you lay back on a tight spot and it releases tight areas in your muscle. So right now, like my shoulder's a little tight. I'm sitting down right now, we're actually heading out. The good thing about this is you can sit down on the couch or you can sit down just while you're driving, I guess, and then you can use this tool. It's different from a massage ball or foam rollers because you don't have to lay down on the ground or lay back on a wall to really be able to get the benefit of it. You can just sort of be chilling, sitting on the couch, and you can just start like massaging yourself. So it's designed so that you have 2 handles over here and you can basically push away from you, like you're applying more pressure at the back, push down, which will then sort of get you trapped. So it's just a way to use it as well, but this really helps because I was just drinking coffee this morning on the couch and just had it there for 5 minutes and like I was already feeling a lot better compared to when I woke up and I had like that stiff neck. We're standing outside the car so we don't stink up the car. Well, we got fish and rice. It's 12:50, we're gonna get train in 10 minutes. So we bought this from the shops. It's like one of those mirrors that you can stick up on piles in your bathroom, just so that we're a little bit more efficient. We're not standing in front of the basin to shave. We can just shave when we're in the shower and even clean up. It's saves you time cleaning up the sink. You can put your razor in that little slot there. Their products are pretty cool. I like them. I think it's like a silicon. They've got a silicon make to it, silicon body. We do a pre-workout today. We're taking this pre-workout which has about 400 milligrams of caffeine in it. We upgraded the shaker too. I'm gonna start using the metal ones. It actually tastes really good. That's a big scoop, dude. Look at that. That's a huge scoop. Green apple.